This coming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, big events going on in Otwell, Indiana. It's the Jefferson Township Ruritan 4th of July celebration. Hello and welcome to WJTS in.form. I'm Bill Potter, your host. And joining me in the studio is Gary Pride. He is the president of the Jefferson Township Ruritan Club, and they put on what most people call the Otwell 4th of July celebration. Gary, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about this. It's a big event. How long has this event been going on?
Oh, probably 50-some years.
Oh, it's a long time. It's the happening event in Pike County, and it's probably the best known 4th of July event around. What are some of the events that happen at this? What are some of the things that happen at this event?
Well, we'll start off on Thursday the 4th with our parade as normal. That'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning. The parade starts. We actually shut the highway down to have our parade. Then immediately following, the people move from the highway over to the community center, and we have barbecue chicken and ribs, a dinner there in the air-conditioned dining room. We have carryouts also. We have homemade ice cream, pies and cakes out there. Then also in the outside booth, there will be hamburgers, fish, coney dogs, curly fries,
All the food
junk
you
food.
expect at a place like
Right.
that. Right. Okay.
Also that day there'll be the rides will start up as soon as the parade's over, and they have their normal whatever's at fairs, elephant ears, snow cones, cotton candy, all that type of thing, you know.
Okay.
Then immediately it's back up at 12 noon, we're going to have, this is a new event, and that'll be go-karts. And these are hot go-karts. I don't know exactly the right term, but it's sponsored by, the Thunder Valley Raceway. A guy, Wilbur Barber, is coming over and putting those on, and these are basically for adult people. They're not your small kids' go-karts. And they'll be out on the tractor pull track. They'll be racing out there. At 1 o'clock will be the baby contest. And at 2, there'll be a pedal pull where we got to determine exactly where we're going to do that. We have the gym is air conditioned there also, but they just redid the floor, so our pedal pull is not going to work in there on the new floor.
No, don't want to mess that up.
So we're probably going to have that out on the blacktop or something somewhere. Then in the evening, of course, there'll be the same homemade ice cream, and that'll be all 3 days, unless we ran out.
Yeah, well, that'd be great.
But in the evening on the 4th, then there'll be a tractor pull, and that will be the Ohio River Valley is putting that on, and that'll be a sanctioned pull. You will have your high-priced hot tractors there that night. The price of that, I think...
Can anybody still enter that, or is that something that they would have already...
No, you enter that day.
Okay.
Before the pull starts. Price to that Thursday evening is $10 admission and 6 and under free. 6 to 12 is $5.
Okay.
And then after that tractor pull's over, or somewhere around dark, we may have to stop the tractor pull. We're not sure how that's going to work yet, but we have a fireworks. We're pretty well noted for our very nice display we put on, and that'll start at dark or sometime in between those classes. We can't stop
Sure.
a class in the middle and then shoot fireworks. That don't work.
But you'll
with
coordinate
them.
the fireworks with the tractor
Right.
pull. So if somebody goes to the tractor pull, don't worry, you won't miss the fireworks.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And there'll be no problem if you're sitting there watching tractor pull. You'll be able to see fireworks.
Okay. All right.
This year we've added to that fireworks somewhat. Spent a few more dollars. Last year we had a little problem with our finale going off like we'd like to have seen it. I think probably the public didn't know the difference, but us at shooting did.
Right.
Partially, one thing we did to help correct that is we have a electronic board now that we're going to be using to shoot that with, and all we got to do to light those is flip a switch.
A lot easier that way.
Right.
Okay.
Now we're not going to shoot the whole show that way, but we're going to shoot our finale that way, and should turn out real good. We'll have shells starting at 2.5 inches in the finale, all the way up to 8 inches.
Wow.
So that's pretty good
Pretty
size.
good show.
Pretty
Yeah.
good size shell. And then that will include the day of the 4th. Then on the 5th,
Which is Friday.
which would be Friday, we will have well, we got a new event this year, and that's called a vendor fair. And what that's going to consist of, that'll be, I'm not sure if that's going to be in the gym or in the dining room. Either way, it will be air conditioned, and we're going to sell tables, and there'll be vendors come in with pictures, homemade items.
It's like a craft
Maybe
fair.
Avon.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Your craft would be the word to choose.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Like a craft fair.
Right.
Okay.
We have one lady that's going to make homemade noodles and dumplings and sell,
Okay.
and they'll be in a plastic bag and.
Take them home and cook them up.
Right.
Okay.
Then at 7 p.m. we'll be having another tractor pull, but this will be more of your local people,
Okay.
and
Not the souped up.
right.
Okay.
This will be the admission to that's going to be $7, 6 to 12, $3, under 6 free, and that's going to be a 12,000 pound naturally aspirated, 3,000 RPM is one class, and then we'll have a 12,000 open and a 13,000 open. And then we'll have a 5,800 two-wheel drive and an 18,000 diesel truck 4x4
Okay.
is what we will run that evening.
And people can enter that Friday night.
Right.
That's the best way to do it. Just show up and enter. Bring your
Show up
tractor
and
and your truck. Okay.
whatever you got, and I can't tell you that I don't even know well, yeah, I do. $20 for hook fee, but I do not have the prize money here with me today.
Okay.
I don't know what the prize payout is.
Well, for people
But
that would be coming to the fair, do you also continue with the food on Friday night,
Friday-
Saturday night?
Well, not the dinners.
Okay.
There will
Just
be-
the regular fair food.
Right.
Kind of. Okay. All right.
And homemade ice cream will be there on Friday and Saturday night if it lasts.
That long.
Lots of times we
Depends on
run
the
out.
weather.
Right. If it's hot, if it's rainy and cool, ice cream slows down.
Yeah. Right. Right. And then the festival continue on Saturday. I guess wrap up on Saturday. Is that right?
Saturday we will. We're going to have another new event at 3 o'clock or a quarter after, somewhere in there. That point in time, we're going to enter registration for cornhole, and we're going to have a cornhole tourney, and that'll be in the air-conditioned gym. and we're looking forward to that. We think there are several teams that have created interest in that already.
And they just need to show up that day and play.
Show up at about 3 o'clock, maybe quarter after. I'm not sure exactly what time they're going to get started, but hopefully they get all the entries in and then get started playing about 4.
And we better clarify, Pike County runs on Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Okay. Pike County is on the same kind of time as, okay, Eastern time.
Same time as you are here. Go a little farther west and then
At the time
hour
changes.
behind.
Right, right. In this building, you can go from door to door, and you're in a different time zone.
So then also on Saturday at 7 p.m. we'll have our demolition derby as normal. We are going to change that this year. Seem like cars are getting hard to get. The expense of these cars, they're starting to spend quite a bit of money in the engines and transmissions and of these cars. So we're going to create what's called a stock class, and that'll run somewhere that night. And it's basically you go buy you a car, take the glass out of it and the chrome, and you have to make a few modifications of gas tank, moving gas tank and that sort of thing, and batteries, but it's not your expense as your modified class is. So we're hoping to get some people that might be interested in not having to spend a lot of money and still be able to
do a demolition derby. And I tell you, people really like the demolition derbies.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. And that's 7 o'clock on Saturday. And that wraps everything up, doesn't it? The
Yeah.
demolition derby?
Well,
Okay.
and then we'll have our mini cars. We'll have those. We'll have a class of those also.
Okay.
Now that's been, people like to see those. Well, it's, I don't have those. Mini cars are 106 inches long or less. That's from wheelbase
That'd be
length.
fun to watch. It's kind of like clown cars going after each other.
So it's a lot of your front wheel drive short cars, and they just buzz around there, buzz, you know, and they're pretty tippy, top heavy, you know. You hit somebody and you may flip over, and they get pretty exciting.
And that's Friday night. Saturday night.
That's Saturday night. Okay. It's all part of the demolition derby. Those 3 different classes we will run.
All right. So this weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's the Otwell 4th of July celebration put on by the Jefferson Township Ruritan Club in Otwell, and all of this happens on the grounds. The Ruritan, what's the name of the grounds?
Well, there's the Ruritan owns part of it, and the community center owns part of it.
But it's all right there in Otwell.
It's
not hard
all
to find.
there together.
Okay, and that is all going on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Whether you want go-karts, ice cream, demolition derby, tractor pull, all kinds of different things. Corn dogs, they have it all. Carnival rides at the Otwell 4th of July celebration, starting off at 10 o'clock Thursday morning with a parade and ending 7 o'clock with the demolition derby with 3 different classes. Gary Pride, who is the president of the Jefferson Township Ruritan Club, has been our guest. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Hope to see you in Otwell. This is WJTS in.form. We are local people watching local people.